Kia everyone. I'm Rina, your driving instructor for today. And okay, I'm from Pukiti Papa Community Driving School, and we are here to give you some road code tips on driving. So, because of the long lockdown, we initiated this activity so that every driver student would have an idea how to drive. It's been a long time that we are not having a good driving lesson. So most of you watching here, welcome to our Facebook Live. Okay, our topic is about giving way. Why do we select this topic? Because this is the common mistake for most students, driver students. It's also a source of road crashes and road rage, which is that's very not good. Most of the people end up in fatalities and also serious injuries, which is the vision of the Wakakotahi, our NZTA, hope to achieve that there will be no fatalities or no serious injuries. They acknowledge that we are human, we make mistake, but not leading to fatality or serious injuries. Okay, I know everyone know how to drive. I know everyone know how to give way, but is it the correct way? Is it safe when you do the giving way? That's the questions we need to answer before we execute, before we drive on the road. Okay, what is the biggest enemy of giving way? Okay, from my experience, and I hope everyone agrees, it's distraction. When you are distracted, when you're texting, when you're drinking, sipping Coke or sipping water, anything there, and you're not focused, you're distracted, you cannot make a safe giveaway. It may be, you may give way, but not safe. You may give way, but delayed. So it's timing also when you give way. So when you say give way, what does it mean? It means that the road user means the cyclist, the driver itself, the trucks, the pedestrian, doesn't need to stop, doesn't need to slow down, doesn't need to swerve or make evasive action it to avoid you. So it means traffic flows smoothly. So they don't have to stop for you. Okay? So giving way is your initiative to slow down because you see there is hazard. Okay? Good. There are four things that we need to highlight on this giving way, especially on on the areas we will be mentioning. There are four areas that we need to mention that in giving way is number one, intersections. Okay, the common intersections we have here in Auckland is the cross intersection and the T intersection. Okay. So we have also giveaway in roundabouts. Remember, roundabouts a very hard one, especially when signaling. The other one is railroad crossing. Okay, you also have to give way. And the other one, lastly, what we will discuss is the one lane bridge. You have to give way also. Those are the common areas or road we need to give way. So four things. We start with intersection. Four things. Okay, when you're in intersections, always make sure drivers crossing the center line must give way. Understand? Closest to the curve goes first. Okay? Top of the T intersection goes first. And always give way to the right. Okay, you play right. For visual learnings, so I have something here that you could understand better. So no description need, but just the picture. Okay, I hope I'm giving you a little visuals here. So if the car is crossing the center line, okay, it always gives way. So see the center line, the broken white lines? Yes. So the blue car is crossing it. And the red car is going straight. Who should give way? Yes, the blue car must stop, the red car should proceed. So your initiative to stop, yes, to give way, you slow down and stop, must, that's the number one rule. So any car crossing the center line should give way. Okay, next. I mentioned also close to the curb goes first. Okay, visual learning again. Okay, if you can see the board, the card, who is nearest the curb? Yes, the blue car. Okay, it's near the curb. And the red car is also traveling on the same direction. Okay, so who will give way? Close to the curve goes first. So the red car must give way and the blue car will proceed. Yes, that's what we meant by close to the curve goes first. Okay, next. Top T goes before me. Okay. This is a sample of a top T intersection. Okay, if you could see this one, am I doing it right? Yes, this is the top T, letter T. If you are looking here, this is the bottom T. All right? So, who is the top T? Remember, this is the top T. Oops. That's where the blue car is. Top of the T intersection goes first. And then the red car goes second. So top T goes before me. That is the third rule. Okay. Who's going to give way? The red car. Good. Okay. Next, give way to the right. What is that? What do you mean? Play right. They call it play right, girls. Okay. So this is a sample of an intersection without traffic lights, without road signs. But what we're going to do, you play right. Give way to the right. So the blue car going to the other direction and the red car to the other direction. Red car is the right of the blue car. So who's giving way? Play right. Yes, the blue car will stop, the red car will proceed. So that is meant by give way to the right. Okay, I'll give you some tricky card to check. Okay. This one. Who will give way? No one. It's a neutral. So no, it's safe to proceed. So no one will give way. Yes, that's it. Okay, good. All right, these are the visual learnings we want you to be able to capture because we are not on the road. I cannot give you a car to drive. So from this visual, you know what it meant by giving way. Only the 4 rules that we need to follow. Next, if you have any questions or comment, yes, we welcome and please write on the comment box section. Okay, next is runabout. Okay, what is runabout? Okay, those are four exits, third exit, second exit. Okay, when you are in a runabout, there are 2 kinds of runabouts. There's single lane and multi-lane. Okay, single lane is when you come up in a runabout, that's only one lane in one direction. Okay, what is going to do? You slow down as you come up on the runabout and prepare to stop. Okay? And always give way to the vehicles coming from your right. Okay? That's the rule in the runabout. How about multi-lane? Okay, multi-lane runabouts are more than one lane going to one direction. Okay. And what is tricky about this or here is you have to be on the correct lane before going in the runabout. Okay. And it will help you if you can read the marked lanes, the markings and the arrows on the runabout. that will aid you going inside, and you have to stay on your lane. Okay, question here. What if I want to go to the other lane? Okay. When you go to the other lane, you need, or if you want to go to one lane to another or changing lane within the runabout, you have to give way to any vehicle in the lane that you want to enter. Okay. Repeat that. If you need to cross from one lane to another, give way to any vehicles in the lane that you want to enter. Okay? Okay. Three rules there. When you're coming in, three rules, yeah. When you're coming in a multi-lane road, you have to prepare to give way. Okay, slow down and look at the right and check if there's a car coming from the left and right, and give way. Sorry, on the right. Okay. Remember also to signal just to make sure where you're going, and people may give way to you. Okay. Also in the multi-lane, always have the correct lane when you go in. All right. I'll give you some visual learnings about this. Okay, this is a single lane runabout. Okay, I hope I'm making a good visual here. Yes, if you see this one, this is single lane going to a direction. So it's either first exit, second exit, or third exit. Okay, question, who will give way? That is the question on this card. Remember the rules. Give way to all vehicles, cross your path from right as you enter the runabout. From the right. So who will give way? The blue car. Okay? And the red car will proceed where direction she or he wants. Okay? Next, multi-lane. It looks complicated, but it's not. All right, this one. See what I'm telling you earlier? A lot of markings, and you have to look for the arrows where you need to position your car. So because this car, the two cars, the red car is going straight, it's multi-lane. She also use the outer lane, while the blue car used the internal or inner lane. Okay? So if you change lane, of course, what did I mention? Always give way to the vehicles in the lane that you want to enter. Okay, you give way on the vehicles in the lane. All right? So those are the visuals I need to emphasize when you're going to the runabout. Good. Next is the railway crossing. Okay, when you say railway, what do you mean by that? There's a train. Of course, you have to give way. Otherwise, what will happen? Fatalities, death. Okay. Railway crossing is when you come up in a railway, search always if there's a train coming. Okay, we are very lucky here in the city because there's a barriers, and there's a lot of warnings for us to initiate the stop. Okay, but of course, if you are in the rural areas, you need to search further and make sure there's no train. Remember, the train comes left and right. So you have to look left and right. Okay? You don't know where the sound is coming from, especially if you're new in driving. Okay? 3 rules in giving way. Never try to cross the railway unless there is enough room. There is enough room or enough space for your vehicle to go to the other side of the crossing. Okay? I hope you understand that. So do not stop on the railroad or the crossing. Okay? Number 2, never pass a vehicle that has stopped for a train. Do not overtake. That's why he stopped, because he feel there is something there. There is train coming, or there's a hazard coming. So never overtake. The last one is never try to race a train. Okay? You know, in the movies, you will saw some people racing with the car, with the train. and then we're able to make it. So that's very, very dangerous action, which we don't encourage here in New Zealand. So always try to be safe when you're near the railway crossing. Okay? So three things: never try to cross the railway if there is no enough space, never pass a vehicle if they stop for a train, and never try to race a train. Okay, you're not a stuntman to do that. Okay, next, one lane bridge. Okay, one lane bridge is well, we have a lot of bridges here, but sometimes because of the structure of the road, you would see a narrow one. Okay? And when you saw a narrow bridge, the Wakakotai usually give this kind of road signs. The trick here in one lane bridge, you have to know how to read road signs. Okay? Road sign, this is not merging. This is a narrow bridge. Okay, if it is narrow, of what you're going to do, you have to give way because it's narrow. All right? So these are the signs you must give way on one lane bridge. If it is too big, like the North Shore Bridge, it's too big. No need for this, okay? Only for the one lane or narrow bridge, yeah? You have to give way. Okay, the first warning you will see is this one. Okay, yellow, it's warning, telling you there will be bridge in the next few meters there. Okay, and the next one that you will see is this. Are you familiar with this? It says give way. So this is a road sign with red circle. Okay, this is to tell you that you must give way to oncoming vehicles. Okay? Hope you know how to read because there's a red arrow here. Here. There you go. Okay. Important thing to know. You will encounter this kind of road signs. It's also a narrow bridge. This means with a blue rectangle, it shows that the other vehicles should give way. Okay? The other vehicles, not you, the other vehicles. So if you see a red circle, it means you must give way. But if you see the red rectangle, it means you should give way. The other car should give way. Okay? That's the difference between the two. Okay, this one, the red circle shows you must give way, and the blue shows that the other vehicle should give way. This is the difference. Okay, road signs reading is a must. Okay, especially there's a limited wordings on the road. They don't tell there you have to give way, so you have to read, and also the colors. You need to know what it means by the blue, by the red, by the circle. Okay, so just to give you a summary of everything. So the intersection, there's four things you need to do. Always cross any vehicles crossing the center line, always give way. Closest to the curve goes first, top of the T goes first, and play right or give way to the right. On the runabout, when you're coming on the either multi-lane or single lane, slow down and prepare to stop. Be on the correct lane if it is multi-lane, and give way to the vehicles coming from the right. On the railway level crossing, what you're going to do, never try to cross a railway unless there is enough room or enough space for you to pass on the other side, and never pass a vehicle that has stopped for a train, and never try to race a train. Okay. On the one lane bridge, again, A red circle shows that you must give way, and while the blue means that the other vehicles should give way to you. Okay, that's it for us. If you have any questions, I have also prepared question and answer portions, also a card. Somebody will share a screen, and let's see what have you learned from me today. So here is a single lane runabout. Okay, you put on your comment box who will give way. Is it the red or the blue? Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds for that. Good. So, runabout, remember, always give way on the cars coming from the right side. Next slide. Oh, this is a top T intersection. What should be the correct answer here? Is it the cyclist to give way or the blue car to give way? Okay, so top of the T goes first. Next. Okay, this one. Okay, remember, anyone crossing the center line gives way. So, is it the blue or the yellow car? So, anyone crosses the center line must give way. Next. How about this? Okay, see, it is controlled by the traffic lights. Given it's green, both sides, and they are going to the same direction, who will go first? Remember, closest to the curb goes first. Both of them are green. Is it green? Is it go for blue, or is it stop for red? Okay, next. All right, runabout again. Who should give way? No one. So it's no giveaway because they are not crossing path. Okay? You have to look carefully. Next. Okay, multi-lane. So you see, you have to be on the correct lane when you approach a multi-lane runabout. So the blue car is using the inner lane and going straight, while the red car is going also straight but using the outer lane. So who will give way? Again, in runabout, any vehicles coming from the right should give way. Good. Okay, just to summarize the basic of giveaway. So crossing the center line, cars crossing the center line always gives way. Close to the curb goes first. Top of the T goes before me and always give way to the right. Good. Okay. You have any questions? Happy to take and happy to answer them through the comment box below. All right. Very good. So on the next FB Live, we will do it as much as possible. We do it once a month. Once a month. If you have any requests on the topics we need to share with, or you want to discuss, happy to take also, and we'll happy to share our inputs about the topic you want to give us. Again, PCDS, or Pukitipapa Community Driving School, is a project of Migrant Action Trust it's a community social enterprise organization that aims to make driver training accessible, affordable to youth, to women, and migrants. And we have a lot of services offered for you, for all students, may it be a Kiwi anywhere, that needs driving lessons. And Migrant Action Trust has a lot of projects going on, like a free workshop on resident visa, 2021 resident visa process, and it will be tonight, 6 p.m. today. So I hope you could also attend on those one, for especially for migrants. We also cater for another job search seminar. Look for the activities coming by March 20. And then we have also some projects about cares. Those are checked, assisted, resettled elderlies and single moms. So we assist those individuals here in Auckland. So there's a lot of going on with MAT, Margaret Action Trust, and hope you could support our team. We also support vaccination for everyone. So remember driving lessons, when we are in the road doing driving lessons and you are with the instructors and the students, the 2 meters are compromised. We encourage two vaccinations, so that we could do the lessons safely, and no fear of being sick. We want our operations continuing. So if you are vaccinated and well well manage about your health, please do so. And a lot, we are really into vaccination, and I hope you support our government about this. And we also want to share you our traffic light, based on the Ministry of Health guidelines. Okay, these are the traffic settings that was given to us. Again, if we are on alert level 2, alert level 3, and we are able to meet the 90 or more than 90% vaccination, we could achieve the traffic settings that given by the government. As of now, we are on level three, and by next week on step 2. So I hope we could have a green light to have driving lessons. But as of now, for all of my students who are still willing to take the lessons, it's really hard for us to decide to do the lessons. But hang on there, Kia Kahal, to all my students that really need to do lessons, because we cannot execute or conduct the lessons today because of the restrictions. So that's it for me. So if you have any questions, please do keep comment on the comment box below, and happy to have you on board. Thank you.